popping the cherry, proverbially speaking, because I saw a cherry when I felt the energy behind your cards, Libra. Now, cards are the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. This is very active. So maybe you guys are very active right now. And with the cherry, there's a sense of being new, like a virgin. You know, this is like a time of doing something that is brand new to you. You're very active on some level, whether that's just you're exercising, or whether that means you're like sexually active, right? But you're very active in a new way. And that's what we have with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. This is deliberate, Page of Swords. This is something you're either planning or you're thinking about, you're strategizing. It's not just like happenstance, okay? I did see a couple other things when I felt your energy. I felt I saw the moon, and then I saw shoes and a mountain, okay? Which all just tell me about habits, walking, hiking, that kind of a thing. So I just think you guys this is either a theme for you where you're really focused on getting into a new routine, and I say new again because the cherry, that's active, or doing a new active thing or doing an active thing, maybe even in a new way or in a new schedule. Let's pull more cards and find out more. On the bottom, we do have the Knight of Cups, which is interesting. Like I said, you're not doing this out of happenstance. You're not just like, I'm making a habit out of hiking just for no reason. You're doing it actually for a very specific reason, and I actually think it has to do with another person. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is you're trying to charm someone. So maybe you're trying to work on your aesthetic, you're trying to get in shape, and you're trying to get a routine established with regards to activity, your health, and it's again for the purpose of getting somebody to just be more attracted to you, honestly, with the Knight of Cups, or maybe notice you. Doesn't even have to be be more attracted to you. Maybe you have a partner and they're already attracted to you. Get them to notice you a little bit more with the Sun here. All right, see if there's any other cards. There's a couple cards from the top, see what else there is. Eight of Cups, the World, and the Page of Pentacles. I think this is something that you're ready for it. First of all, Page of Pentacles with the World is you're ready for this new chapter. You're ready. Let's say I feel like it's been something you have avoided for a long time. Like, let's say you've never gone to the gym, and so now you're like, I'm gonna go to the gym 4 times a week, and it's a brand new thing. Well, Four of Cups is you having not done it. That's you having not done it, and that's why it's a new chapter. That's why it's popping the cherry on this situation. Okay, let's pull oracle cards. Then we're gonna do advice at the end and see if there's any advice that comes out on how you can make this more efficient, or if there's any advice with regards to this. Let's see what comes out for purely just trying to find out more information right now. Anything else here? What's going on with my Libras regarding the cherry? Popping this cherry, could be a literal cherry, right? Again, because the Page of Wands is, he's still got a wand, so can be sexual. Let's see what we got here. All right, we have the Sun card, the number 4, the bed, and Uranus. Huh. The bed and Uranus is definitely giving me like actual, like popping the cherry, like having sex for the first time. I mean, the bed and Uranus is giving me that vibe, but it also could just be talking about breaking a period, like a dry spell, essentially. That's these 4 cards is like, you're ready to come out of a dry spell. And I think that's tied to the 8 of Cups from before. And it's part of a routine, and you have to adopt a routine as part of coming out of this dry spell for whatever reason. Maybe the dry spell is, you're trying to attract someone and you have to get into a routine, get in shape, and you attract, I don't know. Let's see what's on the bottom. On the bottom is the bread. So there could be a dietary component, right? Diet and exercise, hand in hand, that's kind of obvious. If you're exercising, you might be dieting also. So bread might be a concern for you. Bread with the volcano and the torch. Ha! Okay, bread, the volcano, the torch, and the key is kind of like saying, I'm going to lock up my fridge and put the key away. Like swallow the key or like hide the key because I've been eating too much bread. Maybe you're having a gluten intolerance because there's some kind of food that you've been eating too much of. It's part of this whole habit that you're like starting to adopt. And again, it's like you're putting the bread in the cabinet, locking it away. Whatever this thing is that's bad, that you have had lost control of, that's part of the diet and exercise combo that you're trying to get right. You're like, I'm sticking it in the cabinet, I'm locking up the fridge, I'm not eating this thing. And it seems like you guys are pretty dedicated. It seems like you guys are pretty serious about it. Let's pull advice and see what comes up. Any advice here for my Libras regarding the mountain and the cherry? The mountain and the cherry. Okay, 10 of Cups is a good sign. 10 of Cups is happy family. Happy family and happy, like, just having like almost like a full house of people that you enjoy spending time with. Let's see. Knight of Wands with the 10 of Cups. So like, let somebody in on the fun. Invite a family member, a brother, sister. And I say that because 10 of Cups a lot of times is family. It could even be a roommate, but it's like people who are familial. If they don't live with you, you still consider them like family. And it's saying, get them in on the action. Get them in on these walks. Get them in on these hikes. Get them in on this routine. Get somebody in it with you. Because on the bottom, we have Strength in the Hierophant. It's gonna make it a lot easier when you have an accountability partner. The Strength in the Hierophant with the Lover's accountability partner, okay? The Hierophant is somebody who's strict, who's gonna follow the book. The Strength card is them lending you that strength, and the Lovers is like, well, we have a contract, right? I got your back. I'm gonna make sure you stay accountable, and you're gonna make sure I stay accountable. So that's these three cards on the bottom. That's pretty easy. Let's see what else is on top. It doesn't seem like it's as fun or easy without the accountability partner. This is you with like the King of Cups with the Moon. That's you. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. It's kind of bland, really. It's bland. Like if you're going to the gym by yourself, if you're walking by yourself, it can be bland. And that's why the cards are suggesting get a family member in on the action, or somebody like your best friend in on this routine that you're doing. Three of Pentacles is getting them in, is the teamwork actually happening. Let's pull Oracle, and then we will close out your reading. So anything else here, any last advice here for my Libras regarding this spread for this month, for the next couple of weeks? What should my Libras be doing, focused, or aware of right now? Good. Ooh, we got a bunch of cards. 5 cards. 1. Oh, maybe I'll do it like this. 1, the Cave and the Eye, the Hammer, and the Hand. Yeah, because okay, you guys are serious. And you're so focused on your end goal, you're so focused on your goal, on getting to where you want to go, that it's almost like you've forgotten to have fun along the way. You really have, because this is tunnel vision. The one with the eye and the cave is tunnel vision. And the hammer with the hand is, like I said, inviting someone, and the hammer is repair. So it's like the situation can be, it's just more fun. It is, if you can get out of that tunnel vision and just invite somebody along, get out of that mode of being so serious and just enjoy somebody's company while you're doing it. You don't need to be so serious to be successful. You don't need to be so like hyper focused that you don't consider inviting somebody else in to be successful. That's the advice. On the bottom is Scorpio reversed. It's just gonna make this, make it less painful, right? If you have if you have a gym partner, it is less painful. It's almost like because you have somebody there sharing the pain with. Yeah. So now it's just repeating itself. You get what I'm saying here, guys. All right, Libras, that is your reading. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to check out Patreon. Links for that are below if you're interested in seeing more videos. With that, I'll see you next time.